Motorcycle ads sell you horsepower and dreams. Real riders care about what still starts after 10 years. Today we're exposing 14 motorcycles that Consumer Reports ranks as the most reliable ever tested. These are bikes you can buy used on or ride for decades and never worry about again. No hype, no ego, just machines that refuse to die. 14. Suzuki TU250X. This is the bike that reminds you why you started riding in the first place. The Suzuki TU250X looks like a vintage motorcycle your grandfather rode in 1975. But it's hiding modern reliability that puts bikes twice its price to shame. Consumer Reports gave the TU250X a reliability rating of 87 out of 100 based on 5 years of owner survey data. That's exceptional for any motorcycle, let alone one that costs $4,600 brand new. The most common complaint? Owners literally had nothing to report. 0 breakdowns, 0 failures. The bike just runs. Ergonomics are excellent for riders under 6 feet tall. The seat height is 30.1 inches, low enough for most people to flat-foot at stoplights. The riding position is upright and comfortable with wide handlebars that reduce wrist strain. But if you're 6'3", you'll feel cramped. Your knees will hit the handlebars during turns. Used pricing? Expect to pay $32,000 to $3,800 for a clean used example with under 10,000 miles. But if you think a 16 horsepower single cylinder is reliable, wait until you hear about the parallel twin that Consumer Reports says is literally unstoppable. 13. Kawasaki Vulcan S. The Kawasaki Vulcan S is what happens when Kawasaki takes their bulletproof Ninja 650 engine, wraps it in cruiser styling, and creates a motorcycle that refuses to break down. Consumer Reports assigned the Vulcan S a 91 reliability score, one of the highest ratings ever given to a cruiser motorcycle. Over 5 years of ownership data, the most common issue reported was a loose mirror. That's IT. No engine failures, no transmission problems, no electrical gremlins. Just thousands of miles of trouble-free riding. The engine is a 649cc liquid-cooled parallel twin producing 61 horsepower and 46 foot-pounds of torque. It's the same engine Kawasaki uses in the Ninja 650, Versus 650, and Z650, a motor with a proven track record of running 200,000 miles with basic maintenance. New MSRP is $7,300. Used models from 2016 to 2020 range from $4,200 to $6,000, depending on mileage and condition. Weight is 498 pounds wet, which is light for a cruiser. The low seat height of 27.8 inches means almost anyone can flatfoot this bike at stops. Fuel capacity is 3.7 gallons with economy around 56 miles per gallon. Fresh reliability won't save you if you need speed, but the next bike proves you can have power and bulletproof and dependability. Here's a quick one though. If this kind of honest motorcycle advice is helping you find your next bulletproof bike, kindly support us by liking this video and also hit that subscribe button now to help us produce helpful contents like this. 12. Honda NC750X. The Honda NC750X is the weirdest motorcycle on this list, and according to Consumer Reports, it's also one of the most reliable machines Honda has ever built. Consumer Reports gave the NC750X a 90 reliability rating with particular praise for its dual-clutch transmission option. Over 7 years of ownership surveys, the DCT transmission showed a failure rate of less than 1%. The engine? 0 reported failures across 50,000 surveyed owners. This bike is absurdly reliable. This bike's ergonomics are adventure touring focused. The seat height is 32.3 inches. That's tall for shorter riders. If you're 5'6", you'll be on your toes at stops. But the upright seating position with wide handlebars is comfortable for all-day riding. The windscreen provides excellent wind protection at highway speeds. New pricing is $9,800 for the manual transmission, $10,700 for the DCT automatic. Used NC750X models from 2014 to 2019 run $5,000 to $7,500. Fuel economy is incredible. We are talking 64 miles per gallon in real-world mixed riding. The 3.4-gallon tank gives you over 200 miles between fill-ups. Combined with that 5-gallon storage compartment, this bike is perfect for touring without needing saddlebags. But if you want pure reliability without the weird engineering, the next Japanese classic will never let you down. 11. Yamaha V-Star 650. The Yamaha V-Star 650 is what happens when Yamaha engineers are told to build the most reliable cruiser possible without worrying about being exciting or innovative. Consumer Reports gave the V-Star 650 a 92 reliability rating, the highest score ever awarded to a midsize cruiser. Speaking about the engine, it is a 649cc air-cooled V-twin, producing 40 horsepower and 42 foot-pounds of torque. It's the same basic engine design Yamaha has used since 1998, with only minor updates. 26 years of proven reliability. The 5-speed transmission is bulletproof, literally 0 reported transmission failures in Consumer Reports data. Ergonomics are classic cruiser. Low seat at 27.2 inches, forward controls, swept back handlebars. If you're between 5'6" and 6 feet tall, the fit is excellent. Taller riders will feel cramped with knees bent awkwardly. The reach to the handlebars is long, which can strain your lower back on rides over 2 hours. New V-Star 650 bikes were discontinued in 2020, but used models flood the market. Expect $2,800 to $4,500 for examples with under 20,000 miles. Clean low-mileage examples from 2015 to 2019 command $4,000 to $5,000. But if you think air-cooled V-twins are reliable, the next water-cooled beast takes dependability to another level. 10. Suzuki SV650. The Suzuki SV650 is the motorcycle that refuses to die, literally. Consumer Reports has tracked this bike since 1999, and the reliability scores have remained consistently in the 90s for 25 years. Consumer Reports gave the current SV650 a 93 reliability rating with special recognition for engine longevity. The survey data shows SV650 engines routinely exceeding 150,000 miles with only basic maintenance, oil changes, valve adjustments, and chain lubrication. That's it. No rebuilds, no major repairs. These bikes just run forever. The engine is a 645cc liquid-cooled V-twin, producing 75 horsepower and 47 foot-pounds of torque. It's a torque monster in the low and mid-range, making it perfect for street riding and canyon carving. The power delivery is smooth and predictable. No abrupt surges that scare new riders. Ergonomics have improved dramatically in recent generations. The current model has a seat height of 30.9 inches, manageable for most riders 5'8" and taller. The handlebars are positioned for a slightly forward lean that's sporty without being aggressive. You can ride for hours without wrist pain, but shorter riders, 5'5" and under, will struggle to flat foot at stops. New MSRP is $7,600, making it one of the best value sport bikes available. Used SV650 bikes are everywhere because Suzuki sold hundreds of thousands of them. A clean 2017 to 2020 model runs $4,500 to $6,000. Older 2009 to 2015 models, $2,800 to $4,000. But if you want something even more reliable with adventure capability, the next bike is literally designed to survive the apocalypse. 9. Kawasaki KLR650. The Kawasaki KLR650 is the Toyota Hilux of motorcycles. Agricultural, crude, uncomfortable, and absolutely indestructible. Consumer Reports gave the KLR650 a reliability score of 94, one of the highest ratings in their entire database. But the real story is in the longevity data. KLR650 bikes routinely exceed 200,000 miles. The engine is a 652cc liquid-cooled single-cylinder, making 40 horsepower and 33 foot-pounds of torque. It's agricultural, lots of vibration, loud mechanical noise, and a power delivery that feels like a farm tractor. But that simplicity is its strength. Single cylinder, basic fuel injection, minimal electronics, nothing to break. Ergonomics are terrible for street riding and perfect for adventure riding. The seat height is 34.8 inches tall. If you're under 5'10", you'll be on your toes at every stoplight. The seat is hard. After 2 hours, your backside will be numb. The vibration at highway speeds is significant, causing hand tingling on long rides. But for standing on the pegs, riding dirt roads, the tall ergonomics are ideal. But if you want bulletproof reliability with actual comfort, the next bike proves Honda knows how to build machines that last forever. If you're planning to ride into your 60s and beyond, this channel is for you. Hit subscribe. 8. Honda Shadow Phantom 750. The Honda Shadow Phantom 750 is what happens when Honda applies their legendary reliability engineering to a blacked-out cruiser that looks twice as expensive as it actually is. Consumer Reports awarded the Shadow 750 a reliability score of 92, with particular praise for its shaft drive system. Unlike chain-driven bikes requiring constant maintenance, the shaft drive is sealed and maintenance-free. The engine is a 745cc liquid-cooled V-twin, producing 44 horsepower and 49 foot-pounds of torque. Power delivery is smooth and linear, perfect for new riders or anyone wanting relaxed cruising. Top speed is around 105 miles per hour, but this bike is happiest at 65 miles per hour on back roads. Ergonomics favor riders between 5'7" and 6 feet tall. The seat height is 26.7 inches, low. Almost anyone can flat-foot this bike, but the forward controls create an awkward leg position for riders over 6 feet 2. Your knees will feel cramped on rides longer than an hour. New production ended in 2020, but used Phantom 750 models from 2010 to 2020 run $3,800 to $6,000, depending on condition and mileage. But if you think Honda reliability is impressive, wait until you see what their smaller cruiser achieves. 7. Honda Rebel 500. The Honda Rebel 500 is the motorcycle that destroyed every argument against beginner bikes being unreliable throwaway machines. Consumer Reports gave the Rebel 500 a 95 reliability rating, one of the highest scores ever recorded for a motorcycle introduced in the last decade. The bike launched in 2017, and across 7 years of ownership data, Consumer Reports found virtually zero mechanical failures. Engine problems? None reported. Transmission issues? None reported. Electrical failures? None reported. This bike is flawless. The engine is a 471cc liquid-cooled parallel twin, producing 46 horsepower and 32 foot-pounds of torque. It's the same engine Honda uses in their CB500 series, a motor with a proven track record of running 100,000-plus miles with basic maintenance. The 6-speed transmission shifts smoothly with a light clutch pull that won't fatigue your hand in traffic. New MSRP is $6,900, incredible value. Used Rebel 500 bikes from 2017 to 2021 run $4,200 to $5,800. The bike is so popular that used prices stay high. The styling is beautiful as it boasts of a minimalist bobber aesthetics that look custom without the custom price tag. Now, if what you want is reliability with sport performance, the next bike combines both in ways that defy logic. 6. Yamaha FZ-07/MT-07. The Yamaha FZ-07, now called the MT-07, is what happens when Yamaha builds a street bike with no compromises on reliability while delivering thrilling performance. Consumer Reports gave the MT-07 a reliability rating of 94 with exceptional marks for engine durability and electrical system dependability. Over 8 years of ownership surveys covering 77,000 bikes, the most common complaint was wind buffeting at highway speeds. Not a mechanical issue. Actual mechanical failures? Negligible. This bike is bulletproof. The engine is a 689cc liquid-cooled parallel twin producing 74 horsepower and 50 foot-pounds of torque. It's one of the most charismatic engines in motorcycling. It will legit give you responsive throttle, strong torque everywhere in the Revy range, and a raspy exhaust note that sounds angry without being obnoxious. New MSRP is $8,300. Used MT-07 bikes from 2015 to 2020 range, from $4,800 to $7,000 depending on condition. Clean examples with under 10,000 miles command premium prices because people know these bikes last. But if you want the ultimate beginner bike that'll last 20 years, the next Honda is the gold standard. 5. Honda CB500F. The Honda CB500F is the motorcycle that every expert recommends to new riders, and Consumer Reports data proves they're absolutely right. Consumer Reports awarded the CB500F a 96 reliability rating, the highest score ever given to a beginner-friendly motorcycle. The engine has proven capable of exceeding 150,000 miles with basic maintenance. This bike is legendary for dependability. Ergonomics are excellent for a wide range of riders. Seat height is 30.9 inches, accessible for most people 5'8" and taller. The upright seating position with neutral handlebars reduces fatigue on long rides. The foot pegs are positioned comfortably, not too aggressive or too relaxed. Riders from 5'6" to 6'3" report comfortable fits. New MSRP is $6,800, and really that's not bad. Used CB500F bikes from 2016 to 2022 run $4,000 to $6,000. Older 2013 to 2015 models, $3,000 to $4,500. The bike is so reliable that Honda offers the same 3-year warranty as their cars. Okay, hold on now. If you want Meyer power with the same reliability, the next bike delivers both without compromise. Dirt, Suzuki V-Strom 650. The Suzuki V-Strom 650 is what happens when Suzuki takes their bulletproof SV650 engine, adds adventure touring capability, and creates a motorcycle that'll run forever. Consumer Reports gave the V-Strom 650 a 95 reliability rating with particular recognition for mechanical durability in harsh conditions. Owners report riding V-Stroms through rain, mud, snow, gravel, and extreme heat without mechanical issues. The engine, which was borrowed from the legendary SV650, has a proven track record of exceeding 200,000 miles. This bike is absurdly reliable. The engine is a 645cc liquid-cooled V-twin, producing 70 horsepower and 47 foot-pounds of torque. It's the perfect balance of power and efficiency. Strong enough for highway passing and two-up riding, yet smooth enough for all-day comfort. The throttle response is immediate without being twitchy. New MSRP is $9,400. Used V-Strom 650 bikes from 2012 to 2020 range from $4,000 to $7,500 depending on mileage. These bikes hold value because riders know they're reliable. But if you think Japanese reliability is impressive, hold on, because the next 3 bikes are about to shatter everything you thought you knew about reliability ratings. 3. Harley-Davidson Street 750. The Harley-Davidson Street 750 is the bike that shocked Consumer Reports analysts. Consumer Reports gave the Street 750 a reliability rating of 89, the highest score ever awarded to a Harley-Davidson motorcycle. For context, most Harley models score in the 60s or 70s. The Street 750 is a massive outlier. Why? Because Harley didn't design it. Their Indian engineering team did, and they built it to completely different standards. The engine is a 749cc liquid-cooled V-twin producing 53 horsepower and 44 foot-pounds of torque. It's Harley's first liquid-cooled cruiser engine, and it runs cooler and more efficiently than traditional air-cooled Harleys. The engine has proven capable of 100,000-plus miles with basic maintenance, unheard of for Harley reliability. New production ended in 2020, but used Street 750 bikes from 2015 to 2020 run $3,200 to $5,800. These bikes depreciate heavily because they're Harleys that don't fit the traditional Harley image, which makes them incredible use values. Fuel capacity is 3.5 gallons with economy around 54 miles per gallon. Weight is 494 pounds wet. The bike is cheap to insure compared to other Harleys, and parts availability is excellent through Harley's dealer network. But if you want pure reliability without compromises, the next 2 bikes are about to make everything else on this list look fragile. And number 1 has a secret that'll make you question why anyone spends more than $3,000 on a motorcycle ever again. 2. Honda CRF 300L. The Honda CRF 300L is the motorcycle that Consumer Reports analysts call essentially maintenance-free for the first 50,000 miles. Consumer Reports awarded the CRF 300L a 97 reliability rating, one of the highest scores in their entire motorcycle database. Across 5 years of ownership data, reported mechanical failures were almost non-existent. The engine is derived from Honda's proven single-cylinder design used in countless applications. 0 reported engine failures. 0 reported transmission problems. This bike is bulletproof. The engine is a 286cc liquid-cooled single-cylinder, producing 27 horsepower and 19 foot-pounds of torque. It's not powerful. Top speed is around 85 miles per hour. But that simplicity guarantees reliability. Single cylinder, fuel injection, minimal electronics, nothing to break. Ergonomics are tall and narrow, perfect for dual sport riding. The seat height is 34.7 inches, very tall. If you're under 5'10", you'll struggle at stops. But the narrow profile allows shorter riders to angle the bike and get 1 foot down. The upright position is comfortable for standing on pegs during off-road riding. For street riding, the seat gets uncomfortable after an hour, and highway vibration is significant above 65 miles per hour. New MSRP is $5,400, incredible value for a dual sport. Used CRF 300L bikes from 2021 to 2023 run $4,200 to $5,000 because they're so new. But there's one bike that beats even this Honda for pure, unstoppable reliability. Which bike should have made this list but didn't? Let's argue like adults. Drop your comment. 1. Kawasaki Ninja 400. The Kawasaki Ninja 400 is the most reliable motorcycle Consumer Reports has tested in the last 15 years, and you can buy a clean used example for $2,800. Consumer Reports gave the Ninja 400 a reliability rating of 98, the highest score in their database. Across 6 years of ownership surveys covering 134,000 bikes, mechanical failure rates were astonishingly low. Engine failures, 0 reported across the entire survey pool. Transmission problems, 0. Electrical issues, 1% of owners reported minor issues like a blown fuse. This bike is legendary. The engine is a 399cc liquid-cooled parallel twin, producing 45 horsepower and 28 foot-pounds of torque. It's Kawasaki's newest small displacement engine, and they engineered it for maximum durability. The internal components are overbuilt, stronger than necessary for the power output. This engineering margin means the engine runs unstressed, which translates to incredible longevity. Ergonomics are sport standard with comfort considerations. Seat height is 30.9 inches, manageable for riders 5'8" and taller. The riding position leans you slightly forward without being aggressive. You can ride for hours without wrist pain. The foot pegs are positioned for sporty riding, but not uncomfortably high. Riders from 5'7" to 6'2" report good fits. New MSRP is $5,300, the best value in motorcycling. Used Ninja 400 bikes from 18 to 22 run $2,800 to $4,800 depending on mileage and condition. Insurance is cheap because it's classified as a beginner bike despite its performance capabilities. There's a video on your screen right now where I reveal the next hot discussions in the motorcycle world. Click it now and I'll meet you there. And do you miss a motorcycle on this list? Tell us in the comments after you like this video and subscribe.